The last few years when I filmed or running content, this was the shot, the one and only shot. The same angle again and again and again. Solid, yes. Reliable, definitely. Immersive? Maybe. But it's always the same perspective. My arm, my face, my breath. And then I realized something. If I keep filming from the same angle with the same camera, then all I'm doing is telling the same story. As a solo content creator, I don't have a second person. I don't have someone running beside me getting profile shots or tracking me from behind. And because of this, I feel like I didn't really need that better resolution. I needed something that gave me a different dimension, and this is where the DJI Neo 2 comes in. Perspective changes how effort feels on camera. When every shot is close like this, the run feels small. Now let's compare. You get a different sense from the scene when I'm holding the DJI Osmo Action 5 Pro at arm's length compared to this scene from the side with me doing exactly the same thing. But the difference is that it's in a different perspective, and that shot was taken by the DJI Neo 2. So if I'm flying with this angle, I can get the pictures like this, or I can get the pictures like this where the Neo is showing me that context that I'm probably looking for, and then seamlessly switch back to this. Now obviously in reality I wouldn't be doing it like this, but let's shoot it off at an angle just to see what it's like. So it's still got me in the center of the shot, so let's see what it's like. Didn't have a tool built for anonymous following before, and for me that matters because every new angle usually means more setup, more interruption, more thinking. But when you're running, you don't want to have to think about flight paths or framing. You just want to run, and for the creator side of me, I want to be able to add immersion to what I'm filming for you watching, and that's where the friction comes. Now this is where the Neo 2 has changed things. It launches from my hand, locks onto me, and it follows. As simple as that. Now you don't need to use a controller in its most basic mode, so no steering and definitely no breaking the rhythm, all up until the battery dies. The drone handles the movement, which means all I need to do is concentrate on left foot, right foot, and repeat. Now, having something like the Neo 2 isn't about replacing what the DJI Osmo Action 5 Pro gives me. It's just about expanding it. Now I have intimacy and scale, breadth and environment, effort and context. When the camera detaches from your body, the story that you're able to tell gets even bigger. And that's the moment that it stops feeling like I'm filming myself with this camera and starts feeling like I'm being filmed with the Neo 2. The improved stabilization matters, the smoother frame rates matter, the tracking confidence matters, but only because they have made that follow me mode in the Neo 2 so user friendly. And after 2 months with the Neo 2, it's really been a game changer for my content. It fits into my workflow instead of interrupting it. It gives me a second camera angle without giving me a second job. Now what surprised me most about having the Neo isn't the image quality, it's the freedom. Yes, I have to set everything up first, but after that I don't have to think about it. I just run, and hopefully that freedom shows up in the footage that you're seeing. So if we look at the DJI Neo, which is right there, I don't know whether you can see it, but what I can do is I can put my hand out like this and I can move it like this. This is one of the best things about the DJI Neo, is that I can do this, and I can take it a bit higher as well, or with my hand, and then we can go again. So let's go. As it's following me, there is a sign there. How's it going to get on with the sign? Oh, look at that. Missed the sign beautifully. And as you can see, I'm still running, and the Neo is still following me. So how much better is it looking at footage like this compared to having footage like this being taken with the Neo? I feel like it's a lot more immersive, and I can just turn around like this and the Neo will follow me again. There it is, there it goes, and I can just change because of that tree that's there. Go there, I want it in front of me. The Neo 2 is going to help me make content so much easier, particularly when I'm running. I don't just want to use this sort of footage like this, but I might want to use the footage coming from the Neo like this. And
when I'm finished, I can just do this. Hold my hand out and the Neo 2 will do that. Perfect. And that was the DJI Neo 2.
The only downside is that while I'm using this currently, it's winter, and most of my runs are first thing in the morning, so it's currently dark, which means I can't use this. So I'm definitely looking forward to the spring and summer brighter months where I'm going to be able to use this more in the content that I am creating. This video isn't really about pushing the Neo 2 to its limits, because that's what's coming up next. Speed changes, wind, tight turns. I want to see really how well that follow mode really holds up when things get a little bit unpredictable. Because if it keeps up there, then it's not just about adding perspective, it's going to redefine how I shoot not just my running content, but most of my other content too. If a different angle has the ability to change the way the story is told, then this is just the beginning. Over the next few videos about the Neo 2, I'm committing to this autonomous perspective, speed, wind, creative transitions, different types of content, not just running, but all of my content. Because if this keeps up, it's not just a feature or an expensive gimmicky toy. This could be the new philosophy, and I want to see where it takes us. If you like this video, press that like button and subscribe to the channel for more videos just like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.